it would be cool maybe if we each pitched with a lot of conviction the worst startup idea we've ever had.
I mean, all of my startup ideas have been great, but no, just kidding.
Well, all right. I'll pitch mine first. I'll stall for you now. It's a bad idea. I agree this is a bad idea, but I believe it would work, and I think it's a good idea.
Let me guess that this is gonna be called Last to Tap.
Yes, called Last to Tap. Name, it's not patent. Anyone's free to take this name. Please steal this idea if you think it's good and you can pull it off. Essentially, maybe like junior of high school, where I told this idea to Aaron and Nate first, probably one of the first startup ideas we talked about. I reinvented the lottery. Thus that you don't have to buy tickets. So currently you buy a ticket for the lottery, number gets drawn, you win a bunch of money. My lottery is this. It's a week long. It's a web page. It's a week long. There's a button. There's just a blank web page with a button in the middle. Red button says, click this button. If you click the button, sorry, I'm doing a bad job explaining it. This is not it. Should make the idea even worse. But essentially, the one thing I forgot to add is that the lottery has a preset time, which is the lottery time. So let's say it's Tuesday at 7 p.m. If you're the last person to click the button before Tuesday at 7 p.m., you win the money, however much money has been raised that week. But the time changes every week. So the incentive is you kind of want to just be on the app all the time clicking the button because you never know when the lottery time is, and every week you could win a ton of money. The way the company makes money and the way the earnings are shared out is that all that white space that's not the red button, you just load it with ads. As the company, as it gets more clicks and the website becomes more popular, you get bigger deals, or bigger sponsorships. Maybe, Bud Light buys for $1 million one time the whole page, and then the winnings that week are like $75,000, $750,000, and me, the owner of the company, gets to take away the $250,000.
I hate to tell you this, but something like that already exists in app form. So it's like a scratch off app. And so you get like access to a certain number of scratch offs each day.
Gotcha.
And that's exactly how they do it. They fund it based on the ad revenue from people coming. And so It's like a little bit more fixed. You're scratching off and you win like $5-10. You can win $50. You can win like $1,000-1,200. But you just have people coming in and constantly scratching off.
But no offense to those people. I think my idea is better. You go on, you click a button, you're scratching. You have a second break at work. You just go on and I'm gonna do my 10 clicks today. So I still believe in it, but we'll see.
All right, I can go next if you want. I don't have a name for this idea. I actually don't think it's that stupid idea, but I'll let you guys be the judge.
We'll be the judge.
So I really liked Duolingo. I was trying to learn Spanish.
Cool.
And I went to South America a couple of years ago and I had a good time. My Spanish was pretty marginal. I kind of burned out from learning it, but I loved that it was free, right? To me, that was good. It had good, compelling structure. But I wasn't as motivated because I didn't have any like stake in it, right? So I think that there is value in like paid courses. I don't think they should be that expensive, but like there is like that weird psychology of because you paid for it, you might be more inclined to do it. So my thought is, why don't you kind of get the benefits of both worlds by paying up front and earning some of your money back as you get further into the lesson plan. So let's say I have a website where I learn, let's say it's Duolingo. And if I don't go through it and I pay $100, each module I go through, I get back like $10. And so over the course of the thing, once I get to the final module, maybe I earn back 90 of my own dollars.
Yeah.
And it's like a weird, strange incentive system that is created by you putting something up front. And then, maybe some of that money goes into like, let's say you're learning Spanish, you get like a discount code to Chipotle or something. I don't know what that would be. But to me, that's also really compelling because the company gets access to cash up front. And so I have all of that $100. I can invest that however it is. And by the time the payout is maybe 6 months, a year later, I could actually gain interest on that in addition to maybe the $10 I earned from that thing. So I think it's a good business play because you're getting a lot of cash up front on hand, but it's also an educational learning play for creating a like better incentive structure than is currently out there.
I think it's a good idea. I love playing with the game theory there, but I also have bad news for you. I don't know if it's Duolingo, but I just recently heard of one of these apps. They had a deal where you could pay like $300 for a daily live lesson, and I think it was as long as you didn't miss a single day. At the end, you would get like $200 back. But if you missed any lesson,
I think we should get all your money back,
or maybe it's all your money back.
Interesting.
But I like the play. Okay, mine. I would say it's not stupid, but I think it is probably stupid. I think this was Jake and I's first ever kind of startup idea that we had in maybe 7th grade. We called it Threads. The idea
that was like senior year of high school. Was it?
Oh, don't say that. Let's stick with 7th grade.
That was great.
All right, maybe it's later. So the idea is it's a fashion app, and we're both wearing pretty much a white t-shirt, so we're clearly not the people to build this. But
you guys got to get some Ken's Nearest Neighbors merch.
Hey,
I'll do that. So the idea is it's essentially Instagram, and you instead of just posting like a cool picture of you at the beach or something, your like mission is to post the most like fashionable outfit that you can. And what you do is you would tag, I think I'm remembering all the details. You would tag each piece of clothing. So this is, I don't know where this is from, but I wear sometimes wear J. Crew. So I would tag my like J. Crew blue shirt, and it would link to the website. And so how Threads would make money is companies would pay to have their clothing featured. And then kind of the cool contest would be each week or some interval, we would hire a couple celebrities to come on and pick the outfits that they think are the best, and then they would buy you the outfit, and then they would go wear that outfit out in some event or something like that. But it's I
still think it's a good idea.
I think it's a little overcomplicated. You could make a lot of money just from affiliate links and having affiliate relationships with other companies if you're sending them traffic. I think clothing companies do that a lot. That's how Vivino works. Are you familiar with Vivino?
No, what's that?
Oh, it's like one of the coolest probably apps ever. I actually don't really drink much anymore, but essentially the app is it's an iPhone app. You take a picture of a wine bottle of the tag, and it tells you like what the user ratings are for the wine. So people will go in and review it. And it'll also tell you what the average price of the wine is. So you can take a bunch of pictures of different wines, and you can compare them in real time and against the average price of what you expect the like wine to be. So you can see if you're getting ripped off, if you're getting a good deal, whatever that might be. And also there's like a good community around it. And if I am at like a restaurant, right, I can take a picture of the bottle of the wine, I can take a picture of the menu, and it gives all the ratings, all these things. But let's say I'm at a restaurant and I loved the glass of wine I had. Right there in the app, I can find out like, I think I can order the wine and have it delivered to my house or something.
Oh, that's cool.
And they get a commission out of that. Really like super cool product. Highly recommend.
We should check it out. There's some startup out of MIT, and their whole thing is it's an app. You take a survey. I think it's a 5-question survey, and then they send you wine based off your responses. And apparently it's like they get it really well. I don't know how much I believe it. I haven't done it.
I was actually looking to make a competing product with that. It's called Pocket Som. It's kind of fizzled out. Again, like once the pandemic started, I literally stopped drinking because I was by myself a lot, and I thought that's not a good pattern to get into. But essentially, we were going to use some fairly advanced machine learning with like wine sentiment data and wine, like the features you get from wine, whether it's like dry or sweet. Oh my goodness, I forgot what the other features were. It's been a while. But in theory, we could predict how an individual person would match up with a certain wine. And we could do some like clustering analysis to see what wines were grouped together. And eventually I wanted to get into the science behind wine, like the sugar content, those types of things, to see if we could prove what would be a good wine or a bad wine or what people would like, because I think so much of that space is like based on like non-scientific things, like, oh, I can taste the earthiness of this, and like it has hints of chocolate and like watercress. Like, really? So I would love to use actual machine learning to just upend that industry, because I think a lot of it is just absolutely bogus.
I read something.
I had a similar idea where it's you send me a handle of alcohol and then I answer a questionnaire about you and send it back to you.